Hey everybody, and welcome to the Hidden Gems Journey, a podcast or a show about the adventure into entrepreneurship and all things shiny. We discuss such topics as our online business, creating a jewellery brand, and of course, jewellery. I'm Lucy.
I'm Chris.
And this is our show.
Cool. On today's show, we're going to look at what made it possible for us to start this business, a few gems that we've learned, and then Lucy's going to give us a bit of an introductory explanation on different metals used in jewellery and the ones we prefer.
Awesome. So, how did we start this, Chris?
How did we start? We started out, I was looking at it this morning actually, it was a year ago actually. Been working on this for a year, so we've been looking at, initially we did a start investigating a whole lot of different products that we could possibly sell online, and we were probably focused on Amazon at that stage, big marketplace that appealed and easy to access. But as we investigated a lot of different products and categories, it became pretty obvious pretty quick that Amazon in particular is very much a big warehouse basically, and like going to Walmart or something like that, where prices are low, quality's variable, and legal disclaimers there. I'm sure Walmart's awesome, don't sue us, we've got nothing.
It's kind of like described to us as in, if you walk into a big warehouse and you're off to buy a basketball, and you walk into this big warehouse and it's just full of basketballs. So then basically you're there to pick. You're looking at the same thing, so you're going for basically price. So it's just basically taking everybody to the one place where that one product is, and you're picking on price.
Yeah, price, and to get seen, you've either got a lowest price or just fluke it. Someone stumbles across you, and so in that environment, there's no. To establish a maintainable margin is just very difficult, because it all is driven by Amazon, which is an awesome place to shop. Everyone loves shopping there, but it's not necessarily great for the suppliers because of the squeeze on margins based on the competition they've established. So yeah, it became pretty obvious we need to find something with higher margins and more gas fact, if you want to call it, give a shit from the customer perspective, that they have an emotional investment in the product, and something we create a brand and a mission around, and we sort of talked about that last time, what our mission is. So yeah, and jewellery, as soon as we stumbled across jewellery, it was just, holy shit, this is amazing, we love this, and this is what we're doing, it's so cool. So that was the background and how we got to not only the product we chose, but not being on Amazon, but actually having our own website and be able to establish our own branding and our own message to people.
And pretty much COVID was a really good boost for us to realise the opportunities, the way about able to work from home. If you've only got good internet, you can, because we're all web run, so basically we just need a good internet and we can run from anywhere.
Yeah.
And that, I didn't really think that was possible. I'd never been in that situation before, but once I realised that this is possible, it was like, sweet.
Yeah.
Nothing really can stop us from doing this.
Correct. And now, because everyone's used to working online, and it's just accelerated what was already happening, and made a perfect opportunity for us to slot into the zone that we wanted to be in as well.
Yeah, that was really an opportunity that we didn't sort of foresee.
Yep. Yeah, cool. Okay, so in terms of setup, there's a lot of different stuff to do. Some of it's really important, some of it just fills in time and can be a way to procrastinate instead of actually getting on and selling stuff. So over the next few weeks, we'll get a bit more detailed into that, and what really matters and what's nice but doesn't matter in terms of we state absolutely right from now, from day one, the priority is sales. Priority 2 is sales, and priority 3 is sales. Everything else after that is in the bucket of other stuff that's nice to have, but down the track. So that would definitely be priority and learning number 1. What else? Learning number 2 is quite a good one too. You want
about having a good computer.
Yep.
That's what you need. Yeah, that's the main tool you'll need. Otherwise, you'll just punch your computer in the face.
Yes.
Like, there's no other way about it. You just would. Like, tried with my old computer, started, and just efficiency is terrible. It's just frustration, and you just constantly restarting the computer. So that was the first thing we invested in, was good computers.
Yep. Yeah, there's things along the way that are nice to have again, but having the right tools to do your job properly is really important. And the same, I had a crappy old computer, and it was just so frustrating that nothing got done because it was just so slow and frustrating, and just made doing your work unpleasant because you're constantly sitting and getting frustrated. So, yeah, key gem from that: invest in what matters. Put everything else off till later when you're making lots of money. In the initial stages, only invest in what matters, and the tools that are going to help you get going and get sales going and become profitable, reinvest, and then get your nice fancy office or whatever you need later. But in the initial stages, just the tools to empower you to do your job.
Yeah, well, it's your main tool, isn't it? Your computer.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
For us in our business, our computer is our main tool. So
Yep.
we did invest in
Absolutely.
good computers and paid off.
Yep, if you're a carpenter, you'd have a good saw and a good hammer. If you're a plumber, you'd have a good set of pliers and whatever else you need. And this is, tools of the trade are vital. So, and then as it's computers.
Yep. So I would recommend that totally.
Yep. Don't hold back on the things that matter. Do hold back on the things that don't matter.
So that's a really good gem.
Awesome. Right, speaking of gems, what can you tell us about gold?
Gold. Right, so gold.
Yes, gold.
Okay, so gold. Most people will know gold comes in 24 carat, 22 carat, 18 carat, 14 carat, 10 carat, and goes down the line from there. So carat is a term for gold based on its fineness, sort of based on its, would you say weight? No. Purity.
Yep.
The purity of gold. So, likes of 24 carat, and this is carat starting with a K, so don't get them confused with carat starting with a C, which is used to measure weights of gems, or carrots starting with a C that are also a healthy snack. So, there's a few carrots here to get your head around, but anyway, this carat is starting with a K. So, what carat? 24 carat gold means that it's pure. It's 99.9% pure. So, it's shut up, wasn't that fucking funny?
That's a dad joke. I should have told that one.
No, it's good. It's a good joke.
Sorry, carry on.
So anyway, 24 karat gold is 100% pure. Well, 99.9% pure. So based on gold is based on 24 parts. So 24 karat gold is 24 parts gold. So that is the highest. That's your solid gold. The most popular for jewellery is more the 18 karat, which is 75% gold, and then down to your 14 carat, which is 58%, and then 12 is 50%. So
What do we sell?
we sell only 14 carat gold and 18 carat gold. They're the best for jewellery because of their solid gold is really malleable, so it's really soft. So in terms of having 24 karat gold jewellery, it means basically like it'll just bend and scratch easy, and so that's why 18 karat gold and 14 karat gold is what most jewellery is made out of, just for the hardness of it and the wear of it, and
So it's a durable, long-lasting material.
yeah, pretty much. I've got a really good fact here that like 1 gram of pure gold, 24 karat gold, once you can like bash it out into 1 square metre size. So that's how malleable it is. That's how much you can sort of, you can't bend it. Well, if you had it in your hand, you can kind of like mould it, but not like clay, but you can sort of get it to sort of curve and stuff in your hand. So it is really soft. So hence why most, best value jewellery is, gold jewellery is going to be your 18 karat gold and your 14 karat gold, and it will last longer, not scratch, and hold its shape. So that's something to be aware of, depending on what industry you're in, or where you're gonna be wearing your gold. You probably wouldn't want to put on a 18 karat gold and then go out and do the garden or move some rocks around or something like that. It just it's
You'd look awesome, but
yeah, exactly. You do it in style, but it just probably wouldn't be that good on your gold. But and the good thing about gold is it doesn't tarnish. It's yeah, it's heavy and it just doesn't tarnish.
Yeah, it's gonna last you. Yeah, you buy it today, it's gonna last your lifetime, and if your kids their lifetime or whoever you pass it on to, it's a what's the word? It's like a top, not timeless piece, but an heirloom piece.
Yeah, you're a bit of treasure. But if you have got 24 karat gold, you can sell it for me. Like, it's pure gold. So, in an investment terms, 24 karat gold. But for getting the joy out of it and wearing it, then those are the ones that definitely are for jewellery.
Yep.
So with
so sorry, go back. So pure gold is soft. What's added to jewellery to make it more durable?
Other metals. So for for normal gold, yellow gold that we're talking about is you add like copper and silver and zinc to make it that sort of gives it that hardness. So it's just basically gold with an alloyed metal, which is just another mix of metals that go into it. With rose gold, that's more copper, silver, but usually more copper, because copper's got that sort of that it is, I suppose, a bit of a copper tinge, a rosy tinge. So that sort of gives rose gold its colour. And white gold usually has more silver added to it, or palladium, and also nickel.
Yep.
Some will have nickel in them.
Yep.
And that's how they get their colour. But it's still, you still got your gold in it, but it's just got different metals, alloyed metals in it to make it that colour.
Cool. And so often with white gold, to make it whiter, it'll be plated with either palladium or rhodium, which are similar metals, but they give it a real nice white finish, which lasts years and years. But it's got that nice white colour, as opposed to if you didn't plate it with that, it would still have a wee yellow tinge to it because it's full of gold. So that's a slight difference with white gold. But yellow and rose gold are not plated at all. And when you do plate white gold with rhodium or palladium, I mean, that again, it's really hard plating and it'll last for a lifetime.
The biggest gold nugget that's ever found was 2,520 ounces, or 156 pounds, or 70 kilos, which is, I'm trying to think of something that's 70 kilos, but I can't.
If we cut my arms off and put them on you, you'd be 70 kilos.
I'd be 70 kilos, and that would be.
And then I still wouldn't be quite. I'd probably have to cut half my leg off as well, and I'd get down to 70 kilos. So. But
that's a pretty good nugget, and that was found in Australia back in the 1800s. So, I'd love to find that.
Yeah.
Far out, I'd love to find that. It would be amazing.
Awesome. Righto, what else we got?
What else can we talk about? How awesome gold is.
Yeah, I guess so. We've talked about basically solid gold, even though it's not completely gold because we've got other alloys added to it. But then we've got gold filled. What's gold filled?
Gold filled is. Well, you can take this one.
Okay. Normally you have a base metal like brass, and then not a plating but an actual layer of gold is put over the top of the brass. So it's typically stamped or beaten, processed to put the gold over the top of it. The other type is gold plated jewellery. So you might have gold plated stainless steel or other base metals like stainless steel or copper or that sort of stuff. Or brass, yeah. Yep. So the difference being, from a value perspective, you're better off having gold filled jewellery. Again, it's not filled with gold, it's gold filled with another metal, normally brass. So when it's gold filled, there's a thicker layer of gold, which is much more durable, longer lasting, as opposed to gold plated, it can be as thin as like half a micron of gold. So it's electroplated typically, which is a basically electrochemical process where just ions of gold are added to your base metal. So it's a very, very thin layer. And it, like I said, can be anywhere from half a micron or less up to I think 2.5 microns is the rating for gold vermeil. So again, it's a thin plating of gold, and typically that's going to wear a lot faster. Not be as durable, and over time it'll wear again. And if you've got sterling silver underneath, that's going to tarnish and not maintain its shine and pristine condition that it is when you first get it. So it's going to be cheaper. but again, not going to last as well as gold, solid gold. And so, from our perspective with our brand, we've definitely gone towards. We want to provide a real good quality product here that's going to last a lifetime. Again, we keep bringing that up because that's the importance of it to us. It's not just looking nice today and the memories in a year's time. It's the memories of a lifetime. What it meant to you when you bought that for yourself. Did you? Because we're all about buying something for yourself to either just because you deserve it, or to as a mark or a memento, a memorial, not a memorial. You didn't die, but as a way to remember something significant in your life, and buy this amazing piece for yourself, and then for the rest of your life you can see it. So back to the plating idea, we're very much about wanting to sell really high quality stuff at value prices, but stuff that's going to last and and be durable and just keep just value. Something you're going to, not just that you get good value when you buy it, but you value it in yourself for years to come. So, bit of a round way of explaining that, but we got the point.
Yeah, we know what you mean. Yeah.
Yep. Anything you add to that?
Yep. No, agree. That's it. Yep.
So you see on our product range, we do have sterling silver and some gold-plated sterling silver, but primarily we are about the solid gold jewellery.
Yeah, about 14 and 18 carat.
Yes, correct. Primarily 14 too. That's the most popular rating, and we're very much focused on that. But also, our decision has been that we're gonna be real great value. So our pricing is pretty low margin. We're pretty lean operation we run, and we also want to enable a woman to buy beautiful stuff for themselves, but not get ripped. Most of your large jewellery chains are really putting massive margins on a lot. It's crazy to see actually what it costs us to buy jewellery, and then seeing what other chains are selling it at. So this silly excessive margins. So we've definitely had a policy in where that our margins are low enough for us to stay in business, and to run a business properly, but not to rip people. We're very much about giving you a good value deal, but a really high quality product at the same time.
Like I said, we keep all our costs low so we can pass on the savings to you guys. But that's true. To have a nice jewellery that you buy for yourself, that you get your value out of, it needs to be in reach.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's about trust as well, That's why we're doing this, so you can actually see who you're buying your jewellery from.
Yeah, we're real.
We're real people,
There's no bullshit about this.
There's no polish to this at all. But that's because we're real. This is authentic, and we want people to trust us and be able to, get on the phone or whatever, ring us, text us, whatever, and
email us, whatever. Yeah.
Be able to actually talk to the people who are making the decisions in the company. We've got people supporting us and suppliers supporting us, but we're here to offer great value to people, and that's what we're doing. Yeah,
and that's why we encourage anyone to if they've got any questions, to on our website. Obviously, we have got contact us, and we've got our email and stuff like that. Because it is a big decision, when you're buying something for yourself, and that especially a piece like gold jewellery, it's it's special. So you don't want to just buy something and not actually understand what you're buying, or
And we understand, this stuff is not cheap. While our margins are low, this is not cheap. Gold is expensive. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
And having people who manufacture these beautiful pieces out of gold is an expensive process. And gemstones and diamonds and whatever gem you like is expensive. But so we're not doing it cheap. We're just making sure that you're getting great value and that you can trust us. And if you don't think you are, talk to us. Yeah. Lucy at lc.com, Chris at lc.com, or ring our toll-free number. It works 24/7. One of us will get it, or it'll get passed on to us. So, very much our commitment is, there's no BS here.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, we're real, and that's
And we want you to, whatever you buy, we want you to be really happy with it for years to come. And so, and again, we've got our 30-day returns. If you buy something it's not what you thought it was going to be, sweet, send it back or refund you, and help you find something that you do want. that's going to make you happy.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much like our philosophy. You know, one of our core values is not to rip people off. Everyone, you know.
Yep, absolutely.
Give everyone the opportunity to wear something nice.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. So I'm not sure how we got off into that tangent.
No,
but
anyway.
anyway.
A bit of a rant there, but that's all right. So yeah, I suppose.
Let's talk about your jewellery.
Oh yes,
We've been going for a bit, so let's talk about your
wearing
jewellery.
today. So today, my necklace is a 14 karat gold. It's called an elongated flat chain necklace. It's actually, well, we call it a paperclip necklace because it's sort of what it looks like. It's an 18-inch necklace, which I quite like the way it sits, sort of good. It's a really good layering necklace. I usually wear like a 16-incher above it, and then maybe a bit of a pendant below it. So comfy, so light. Yeah, definitely one of my favourites. My earrings, I don't know, you can probably not see, but you'll see, I'll put pictures and stuff on that, but they're Huggies. So these are 14 karat gold, white gold. For some reason I like white gold. I do like yellow gold, but I really got a thing of white gold at the moment. And so yeah, Huggies are kind of like what a sleeper was, but they just hug your ear, and they've just got a wee clip. So there's no like prongs or anything like that. You just clip it in, and they just sit there. You don't even know you're wearing them. These are the type that you can sleep in. Like if you're someone that sleeps in earrings, or you know, well, you shouldn't really, but if you do, like you don't even know you're wearing these, and they never get caught in your hair, and they're just your everyday earring, and you can wear them if you've got lots of. I've only got one piercings on each ear, but you can stack them beautifully. So they're really good. I do really recommend them.
There's sort of a key point about fine jewellery is that it's actually for everyday wear.
Every day.
Because it's so durable and it'll last.
And no irritation. Like
you
know, you not just you're paying for qualities when you're buying real gold jewellery. So
if you get to take it off when you have a bath or shower, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not going to tarnish. It's going to last.
Yeah. Rings I have got on today. This is my one hand here. So I've got a 14 karat gold, white gold. It's called a tapered stackable ring. It's one of my favourites. I always wear it with either one other ring or two other rings. The one I've got wearing with it now is just a wee, what do you call it? It's a solitaire ring that's actually got a sapphire in it. I like it. And then rings wearing on your index finger. Is that your index finger? Yeah, your index finger. Are actually quite trendy at the moment. So I got another 14 karat gold white crisscross ring, and then on my other hand, I have got it's called a wee thin. I like thin ones. I really do. They look quite cool on their own.
Like a rope one.
I got it. So yeah, so it's another stackable ring, but it's a white. What do you call it? Rope looking. Yeah, it's rope looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on my middle finger on that hand, I've got it's a geometric ring. It's actually called chevron. Not too sure why, but it's another 14 karat white gold ring. It's really, really cool. Like, it looks effective by itself, but again, if you wear it with another geometric shaped ring, it has a really, really cool effect. And then bracelet today is just a 14 karat gold white solid chain. It's actually 8-inch, which is actually a little bit big for me, so I would have gotten a 7-inch one, but I didn't really know, so I got 8-inch. But this is the cool thing about them being available in 7-inch and 8-inch. So I love the feel of this one. It's just it's like wearing something so light and So those are the jewellery. That's the jewellery I'm wearing today.
Okay, today I'm wearing nothing, because I'm a big chunky dude and I don't wear jewellery. But
I've tried to make them.
But Lucy looks lovely. Right, what else are we doing?
Well, that's sort of pretty much our show. One like good fact about jewellery is, especially if you swim or you've got a spa pool, is gold. I mean, jewellery in general probably is that chlorine can really affect the gold in your rings or your necklaces or whatever. It can really sort of so probably the word it corrodes it, I suppose. So even little amounts of chlorine can really affect it, especially like if you had like a gemstone or a diamond that had prongs, it can actually corrode them and you could end up losing your gems. So I never knew that. I used to always have spars. So the one thing I do now know, so if I'm in pool or in spa, I will take off my rings for the fact I'd hate to lose my diamonds or my gems in the bottom of the spa pool just for that one reason. So that is another really good gem of the day, is to that
Awesome.
be aware of chlorine.
Nice. Righto, thank you for sticking with us. We will catch you next time.
It can only get better. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.